Welcome back to another episode, everyone, of Art Yap, where we bring artists on the show. It's called Artists Revealing Themselves. And who is the artist today?
Hey y'all, I'm Lauxtherapstar.
And I wake up, chase a bag, hit the gym, eat, sleep, repeat. Niggas like, Lo, can we link up? I'm like, no. I only exist online, baby. For real. Yeah. They like.
Our segment for today is We Listen and We Don't Judge. If you be on TikTok or online chronically, you should know what that challenge is. We listen and
we don't judge. Okay, so I got kicked out of a bar with all my friends for starting a bar fight.
Damn. Why you started a bar fight?
Well, we was trying to go to this bar out in Austin, and I didn't realize that somebody that I had beef with worked there. And so she came up to our table. Well, first of all, she didn't come up to our table. She was supposed to be like our waitress, and she was the only waitress working there.
Damn.
And I was already drunk at the time. And my friends was just like, oh, there she go. I told y'all she was going to be at work today. And I was like, so y'all setting me up.
Setting you up.
And she comes to the table, and I was just like, so what's good? And then she tried to act like she didn't know what I was talking about. And so my friend tripped her while she was...
Damn, she instigated, basically.
And we got kicked out by a security guard.
Oh my God. Wait, okay, not to TMI. What was the beef?
It was pretty much just frontal lobe development shit.
Okay.
Shit. Oh, like over a boy. Just stupid stuff like that. And she was like, just a lot of catty social media things of her, like her saying things and like me responding to things. And then when I came in person, I was like, what's up? She was like, what are you talking about?
She know what she was talking about. She know what she was talking about.
But yeah, I'm not like that anymore. My frontal lobe is developing. It's almost there.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, how did you know I was in Austin?
She said Austin.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I did say Austin.
Yeah, you gotta be.
No, it wasn't 6th Street. It was it wasn't even like a bar street. Like it was just, they got shut down now, so I guess it's okay. It was at Crew, Austin, when Austin did have a crew. So yeah.
Okay, well, we listen and we don't judge. My heart just dropped. I'm not gonna lie. So I snuck on stage drunk as fuck at a DDS party and got kicked off by security.
What's DDS? That's the
Deep Down South.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Really? It's a big underground party in Houston.
Oh snap! So like, what did he say when he like? What? First of all, what gave you the courage to go up on stage?
Let me tell this story. So every time I go to a party, like I have to make a memory. I have to do something crazy. That's just me. So I'm gonna cut this out, but I'm gonna cut this part out. Like one time I just do crazy shit when I go to parties. So I was like, okay, I'm drunk as fuck. Let me just get on stage in front of thousands of people. Like this was a big Houston party,
right?
So I had a game plan. I was like, all right, I'm about to go flirt with the security guard. So yeah, but it worked though. Like this was his first night as a security guard. He real young. I'm like, oh my God. He was like, just let me backstage. He was like, nah, like I'm gonna get in trouble. I was like, no, you're not. Like it's okay. Walk right past him. I made it through the door.
Yeah.
More security. I just bombarded through them, walked on stage, got on stage. I stood up and say, hey, to the crowd, the whole entire crowd. And I felt embarrassed. And it was like, what the fuck is you doing on stage? But so I just got off.
That's funny.
And that was like my embarrassing moment. That was crazy.
Funny. It's okay. We live and we learn.
We live and we learn. I won't do that shit. I won't do that shit again. Because I was embarrassed, but it was funny. It was in memory. So that's pretty much it for We Listen and We Don't Judge. We're going to jump into the next segment. We're just going to start yapping, and we're going to be doing a little bit of painting, okay? Okay. It's fine. How long have you been teaching?
I would say,
thank you,
about 3 years.
Okay. You like it?
Yeah.
That was like your always like career?
Honestly, no. I tried to avoid it because I was just like, I honestly didn't think I can get into college. So like when I got accepted into college, I was like, bro, what? And then when I graduated college, I was like, bro, what? So
what college did you go to?
I went to Texas State University. Yeah.
Why do you think you didn't?
Just because, like, I don't know, like something in my mind was like, bro, you're dumb as hell. Like, But no, like it wasn't even like that. It was just I wasn't applying myself.
Right.
But then I started applying.
Oh, wait, do you need help?
Yes, actually. Thank you. It's okay. I was like, damn.
I didn't even know this.
My hobbies is makeup. I like doing my face and like trying different looks. Watching YouTube. I'm really to myself because I grew up as an only child, so being by myself is really nothing. When my friends do feel like going out, I'll hang out with my friends. We'll go try different places. Like this past weekend, we went to the rodeo.
How was that?
It was really fun. We was line dancing. Like it wasn't Zydeco Day, but we were line dancing like in the middle of the freaking. We was about a lemonade stand, just line dancing, and so that was very fun.
Yeah, the rodeo is always a vibe.
Yeah, it is. It was just a bunch of people here because I was just like, go home.
Literally.
Go home. Why was you're not from here?
We were sardines. Sardines in the rodeo. Like I could not move.
Really?
Yes. And
Did
I
you
went
take
4
pictures?
times.
Did you take pictures? Did you have room to take pictures at least? I'm so sorry.
No. Did you? No.
I mean, I did, but I was just my problem is like I'll be like, I'll take pictures and then I don't.
Yeah, facts. I'll be in the mirror. Oh my god, this is gonna be so cute, and then it just evaporates from my brain. Like
that means you're having a good time though. That's all that means. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into. Well, I asked you about that fashion question because I was like, what are like your fashion no-nos? Like, what would you not wear? Even though fashion is subjective, but what would you not put on your body?
Me personally, because I put on some crazy stuff, but I feel like I'm getting to a place where, like, I'm really big on. I'm not even gonna put a label on this. Like, it just makes me uncomfortable to wear things that are too short now. Like, just today, before I came to an interview, like, I had this skirt on that I usually wear, like, and I looked in the mirror. I was like, "Girl, go change." Go change. No, ma'am.
Yeah.
Just wearing things that are too short, you know, and my too short is butt cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or like the shadow of butt cheeks for me. You know, I'm not knocking anybody else that does that. I would say a fashion no-no that's always been a no-no for me is wearing like just a bra, like as a shirt.
That never gave. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wearing a bra as
or
a
those
shirt
ethicas.
Yeah, no. I wear it around the house.
Yeah, but to the grocery store?
No.
Go inside.
No. Let me think what else. I used to do this, but I don't do it anymore. I used to wear, sometimes it can work, but I used to wear tennis shoes with dresses.
Okay. It depends on the tennis shoe.
Yeah. It depends on the shoe. But like I used to wear like, I used to be really obsessed with like Cali culture. And so like seeing like girls wear like Jordans with like wear Jordan. But the thing is I never had a pair of Jordans because my dad doesn't like Michael Jordan, so he would never let me buy. He hates that ball man. Like he hates that. He didn't let you buy shoes from him either?
Nah, I mean I bought Jordans, but he ain't as a person.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan don't do shit.
Exactly, that's what he said to me. He was like, he don't do for this community.
That's a whole different.
He owns jails.
I didn't know all that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I didn't know all that.
That's very.
He doesn't do nothing for us. I was like, okay, Dad. He was like, yeah, nah. He said you gonna have to buy it with your own money. That's how he talked. I'm like, all right, bro.
That's very black dad coded.
Yes, but I would say that's about it. I think there's definitely things worth trying in fashion, just because it's really. Fashion is art. So, like, whatever you view as art, where would you want to wear? Like, like, where would you want to wear whatever vibe you're feeling? Because that's what it's all about, really. And also having my boobies out. Like, just, like,
so you're more, like, getting into the modest.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
But when I say boobies out, I don't mean, like, cleavage. I mean, like, you know, people will wear shirts with their bare, like, that's, no.
Yeah, I'd be like,
no.
I feel like I'm naked.
Yeah.
Naked and afraid.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Naked and afraid.
Yeah, I'd be scared. I'd be like, damn, somebody about to come get me.
Rawr.
Yes, I'd be scared. Okay. Next question. Okay, you be seeing those like 20v1s and Pop the Balloon. Would you ever do one of those?
I already did one.
You did one?
Yes.
Wait, which one did you do? The Pop the Balloon or?
I don't know who these YouTubers were because the thing is, like, I didn't know who these people were.
Right.
I just went to
That's
like,
it usually like that.
Yeah, like I just went to go get exposure. like just as an artist and a personality. And it was this YouTuber. I remember one. His name is Cam, and the other one was I forgot the other dude's name, but it was two guys. And this was back in the summer. It was cool. Like, again, I wasn't going to like, actually like mess with somebody.
Right. I don't think anybody does.
Yeah. You'd be surprised.
Really?
You'd be surprised. But crazy. It was pretty chill, like they weren't mean. I stood my ground because I told them, like, I talked to them about abstinence. And like they low-key laughed in my face.
Yeah, they don't take
it serious. They don't take it serious. But they was really just like, you got this on, you talking about abstinence? I was like, what does my clothes have to do with me saying no to having sex with you? That makes no sense.
Yeah, no.
But
you know how men are though.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
They've been catching strays all day.
Sorry, y'all.
I will say 20v1, like some people gotta have like humiliation kinks for that. Because like you can't just go on there and just like let people say why they don't like you and still walk away like, oh, it's all good. Like, nah.
Yeah, tight. But the thing is, like, the reason why I went on, I knew I wouldn't be humiliated. Because I was just like, some people, like, look at me. Like, but
right.
I knew possibly I could have been humiliated for that. But I was fine with that because I was just like, that doesn't embarrass me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not something I'm ashamed of.
You know yourself.
Yeah.
You can tell some people be like really hurt.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I don't fuck with you in the U.
Yeah. It's like, dang. Chill out.
Relax.
Relax.
Like. Yeah, no. 20v1s. I feel like I will be the one that's like, I wouldn't be like, they were coming up to me.
Period.
Yeah, I'm
thinking, and would.
Okay. No, but try not to be have that ego. But I would be the one that's like yes or no. I couldn't be the one that's like, oh, trying to win. But I feel like if I was in line,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, if I was in the lineup, I'd probably like, I don't know. Like, you seen River's video?
Yeah, that's my girl.
Yeah. I'll probably be the one cussing them out. Cussing them out. How? What the fuck is you doing? Why you over here? Like, yeah, I'm definitely like the one that's like.
I think that would be funny.
Yeah, but like in real life, not for
real life, not for
like real life, like talking shit. Cause men, sometimes I be wanting to hurt their feelings sometimes.
Oh my gosh,
just to like get rid of the egos. They be needing that ego death.
I understand. I've learned what hurts their ego most is when you don't respond.
Ignore
it's just like,
them.
I'm like, yeah, I know that hurts.
And then it's like when they try to like impress you, and it's like that ain't. I have better. Like, do better.
My dad is bald. Get it together.
Yeah.
So,
or I can get that shit myself.
Exactly.
Yeah. How was your childhood?
I would say it was lonely. It was because I was the only child. It was lonely, but like I wasn't really alone because it really let me just sit with myself and just become my own person. Because not only was I raised as the only child, but I also was in private school until high school. Wow. And so that really like kind of sheltered me a lot. But the thing is, the private school was an all black private school. But the thing is, like, everybody had money there. My parents didn't really have money like that. So I was still like the weird kid wearing airwalks and stuff like that. So, but that was cute. That was hating. That was cute. But it was 2-parent household, nothing too bad. I have 2 older brothers. One of them, Jabari, he did live with us until he was like 18, 19 when he graduated high school. But it wasn't nothing too bad,
So when was the last time you cried? And why?
Let me think about this. Because I'm a crybaby. I really am a crybaby. But it's okay. It's okay to cry.
Yeah, I love crying.
Let me think. Dang. I would say last week Wednesday, because on Wednesdays I volunteer at a ministry group for homeless kids. And like pretty much we help them learn different things like barbering and like music. So I help the kids out with the studio. But the thing is, it's not just somewhere where I come to volunteer and just go home. Like I literally have a connection with the volunteers. It's a big family, and after the kids leave, sometimes we'll stay there until 1 a.m. just talking about God or like talking about what we think about the Bible or things like that. And I was literally crying because I realized like I backslid like within my relationship with God because I wasn't reading my Bible and things like that. And just talking about different things. Yeah. So yeah, just crying about that, and also, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah. God really will bring you to tears.
He will.
Yeah. I love God.
I love God too.
Yeah.
You love God?
I love God.
You love exactly.
You love
yeah, I got the lyrics wrong, but yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to God.
Every time I think of God, it's like I've been wanting to hug God, but damn.
He's hugging you right now.
Yeah.
That sounded weird.
Who's like your artist, your dream artist collab?
Ooh, that's a good question. Right now? I would say, can I say two? Yeah. I would say Mona Leo.
I see that. Yeah. You kind of look like her.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful. So thank you. But and Megan. Yeah.
I see that too.
Those two. Definitely those two. Just because like I feel like they're really like putting on for Houston right now. Like they've been, honestly. Been putting on for Houston.
Are those like your inspirations? Your music inspirations?
I would say to a certain extent because like rap style, yes. But like topics, not so much. I would say as topics wise, I would listen to, because my parents were baby boomers, so I would listen to really old music growing up. So I would listen to people like Tupac, Biggie, who else? Lauryn Hill. So I talk about experiences that I go through, but like not knocking anything they talk about at all. But like I won't be on the sexual side of music. Yeah. And if I were to collab with them too, also like I would let them know like, hey, like this isn't, could we make some type of arrangements to talk about something? Yeah. But yeah, not knocking them or anything like that, but that's just not me. Yeah. And yeah, I just want to make music that I would feel comfortable playing around my nieces and nephews.
Right. Yeah.
So
that's your art is like an image of you.
Yes, exactly.
You have to be aware of like the message you're putting out there.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You see that changing, like sex appeal not being as like pushed, I guess.
Like in the industry, or no time soon.
No time soon.
No time soon. No.
Because that shit.
It's very prevalent.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, what they say, sex sells.
And drugs.
Sex and drugs definitely sell. But I'm going to make sure it doesn't with me, because that's not something that that's not even, no. Yeah. So, because I've seen different women in the industry be able to break grounds without doing all of that. Like I just said, Lauryn Hill. Who else is that? No name. Yes.
You said who?
Chica.
Who's that?
I've heard of Chica.
She like a rapper.
Oh yeah, I've heard. I've seen her. I've seen her.
Chica. At one point, Amaretta was doing that as well. I don't know if you guys heard of Amaretta, but yeah.
Are you almost finished?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't know what this is supposed to be. But
we kind of made a blob.
Yeah, but blobs can be pretty art, Did I already use this color? I didn't. Okay, bad.
Is there anything that you want to tell the camera before we end? Any message?
Love yourself. And not just cliche, love yourself. Like actually get to know you. Because can't nobody love you like you. Well, except for God. But like God already knows you, and he knew you before you were in his mother's womb. But make sure you understand every aspect of yourself, good and bad. And once you get to know that, then you'll understand the way you are and you'll have more grace for yourself. So, yeah.
Period. Oh, one last question. Where do you see yourself? And okay, I don't want to ask that question.
Why?
It's so generic. Okay.
Okay.
You want to answer it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll cut that out.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
At the Grammys.
Period.
Be at the Grammys.
At the Grammys.
Accepting an award for because I feel like that'll be next year for like new artists. But Grammys for like best album of the year or just something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
An award.
An award.
Being at the Grammys, period.
Yeah.
Is an accomplishment.
It is an accomplishment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely see that for myself.
Yeah. I hope you make it to the Grammys.
Thank you
have
so
such
much.
like a peaceful spirit energy.
Thank you. It's taken a lot to get here, but
I know you at the bar.
A lot. But yeah, but I really appreciate that. You too.
Thank you.
I was very nervous because I was just like,
Everybody's
just be
nervous.
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm done.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Let's reveal the camera.
Okay. All right.
Okay, explain this.
I don't know. I just chose the colors that were really calm to me.
Mm-hmm.
That can also add to why I was so calm just now. But maybe this is a dolphin. I don't know. Maybe this is water. I don't know. But yeah. I wanted to draw the sun. I honestly feel like this could be like, the way I'm looking at it from right here, it looks like the sky is melting. Like this is the sunset, like the sunset, like split apart. This is like the water, and the sun is just like, yeah. So that's what I get from this.
Okay. And I just wrote art app.
I love that. I love that.
Don't laugh at my painting.
No, I was trying to see the art.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't know. I just let my mind freely that's what I usually do. I just do stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. All her social media links will be in the description down below. Go ahead and check her out. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this episode. We need the engagement. And did you enjoy this episode?
I did. It was really fun. Thank you for having me on here.
No problem. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
All right, yeah.